Hello YouTube, this is my first video, and my topic tonight is there's two sides to every story. And this topic came to me, I was texting one of my friends earlier. I'm not gonna say her name, but I was telling her what happened between me and I wouldn't necessarily say my man. I wanted to get there, but this guy I'm talking to. And I knew him for quite some time now, so the stuff that is going on between me and him, I don't feel uncomfortable and I don't feel like it's not, I wouldn't say not right, because maybe to some people it's not right, because, we're not together. But still, I knew him for a long time. I just don't go around doing these things to anybody. It's just some feelings been there for a long time. But anyways, me and her was texting and everything. I was telling her what was happening, and she was saying, well, I'm not like that, and my man don't have me do all these things, and this and that. She goes, yeah, my man loves me, and we're in love, and we're gonna get married, and this and that. And I'm thinking in the back of my mind, you was only 16, how is y'all gonna get married already? But anyways, what I was telling her was, there's two sides to every story. Because some of us out here ain't that lucky enough to find a man who's gonna be all in love with us. And it's hard to find a good man. And once you do find that good man, you gotta work twice as hard to keep him. And what you ain't gonna do, trust and believe somebody else will do. Trust that. But then on the other hand, if you do have a good man, he shouldn't be pressuring you into doing those things. I'm not saying that he's pressuring me into doing those things, because obviously I was willing, or I wouldn't be making this video. But if you do have a good man, it wouldn't even be in the back of his mind to cheat. He would wait for you, when you're ready, But on the other hand, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep your man, because it ain't every day somebody just falls into a fairy tale and, oh, my prince, and come sweep me off my feet and everything, yada yada yada. Life ain't like that, But I just want to say for the record, what you don't do, somebody else will. And it's sad though, because more guys are getting like that, oh, she ain't gonna do this, I'm gonna just go to the next one. Or they gonna get it from you and still go to the next one. That ain't right. And then they wanna get mad when they wanna, finally settle down, not settle down, be in a relationship, but your name's been passed through so many girls so many times, everybody just looking at you like, oh, you've been around, how do I know you're not gonna do that to me, But another thing I want to say is, why, when guys get around, it's okay, because they guys, boys will be boys. But when girls get around, oh, she just a filthy hoe, That don't make no kind of sense. There's two sides to that story too, my topic. But if you look at it, oh, she's just a hoe, she just sleep around with everybody, but there's some girls you can look at and would never know that they're a hoe. They could be sleeping with your brother and got a boyfriend, and you would never expect them to be doing that unless they open their mouth. Some girls put themselves on blast, put themselves in positions to be called hoes, and then want to get mad when everybody talking about their business, but they was the one who was saying it in the first place. But then, there's some girls that do a lot of stuff with a lot of guys, but, they say, like I said, I knew him for a long time. They could say, oh, I knew him for a long time, or, we're just really good friends, because there's some girls out there that don't like to have boyfriends, that like to, just have friends and associates, just friends with benefits. Let them be them. If they get caught up, they get caught up in some disease or something, that's on them. But then on the other hand, when guys do it, it's okay. Either way you look at it, it's okay, boys will be boys. It's still the same thing, so I don't understand why can't we sit here and say, oh yeah, you're just a man whore, It's still the same thing. Ain't no boys will be boys. Why can't we just say girls will be girls? I'm not saying, that I'm gonna sit here and oh yeah, I'm gonna go fuck everybody, But I just don't understand that. But there is two sides to every story. And another thing that I want to address is that some girls, I was watching this video earlier. I'm not going to tell you whose video it was. But they said, I guess their topic was, is it okay to fuck on the first date? And I want to say, no, it's not. That's nasty, But if the girl or the guy does want to put it out there and you do it, doesn't that make you bad too? Because you engaging in it too. But then you want to sit here and say, oh, that's nasty. But then again, some people do it not because they haven't had it for, this is what the person said. They said they do it because they haven't had it in a long time. But then there's another situation where, when you was, I'm not going to say when you was little, because it could happen when you was older. Your virginity was taken from you. You could have been raped, and when guys, you just around it. Like when guys touch you, that's all they want you for is, to get your goods, That's all they want you for, so you used to it. So, I would think that it would be bad to give it up on the first date, but I wouldn't necessarily say that is grody, because if they put it out there and you take it, if you engage in it too, don't that make you just as bad? Well, that's all I got to say for right now. But this is my first video, so I ain't really had a topic just fresh off the top of my head, So if you want to subscribe to this video, that would be good, keep watching. And send me some topics, because, I'm a real deep person, I like to help. I like to give advice. So, just hit me up with some topics. I would really appreciate it.